Welcome to another edition of Spartan Sports Report. I'm Miriam Bingham.
And I'm Noah Hintz. Miriam, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, Noah. It was an exciting week of sports, from MSU alum representing to Spartans breaking records. We have much to talk about, but let's start off with the most anticipated game of the week, the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 56, the Rams come out on top of the Bengals 23-20, and Matt Stafford gets a Super Bowl ring in his first season out of Detroit. And speaking of Detroit, Eminem was part of the halftime show.
And how about the Michigan State representation at the game? Referee Ron Torbert, an MSU grad. Each team had Spartan alumni. The Bengals with corner Trey Waynes and linebacker Joe Bacci. And offensive lineman Brian Allen gets a Super Bowl ring with the Rams.
But enough about that. Let's talk basketball. The Michigan State men's basketball team had its second home game of the week on Saturday. They were coming on a loss against Wisconsin on Tuesday. Indiana was on a 2-game losing streak coming into the Breslin. Let's start in the first half. Trey Galloway gets it to Trice Jackson Davis, who throws down the dunk over Gabe Brown. Later first half, Aiken tries the three, no good, but gets the offensive rebound, and Hauser gets some space from outside and hits it from downtown. That put MSU up 5. Second half now, MSU on the fast break. Gabe Brown tosses it up to Malik Hall, who gets the big oop and throws it down. MSU leads by 4. 6 minutes to go. Malik Hall driving right with shot clock winding down. He gets denied, but gets a second chance and floats it over the backboard and gets it to go. MSU goes up by 11 and goes on to win by 15, 76-61.
It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. And, I'm been very disappointed in how we've played with the energy level, and I was very proud on how we played with the energy level.
MSU is now 18-6. They fell to number 19 in the AP poll this week. They play Penn State tomorrow at 6:30.
The women's basketball team has had a very up and down season so far and are on the outside looking in of the NCAA tournament. The Michigan Wolverines came into the Breslin for a rivalry matchup last week. It was Breast Cancer Awareness Night, so everyone was decked out in their pink gear. Let's start first quarter. MSU gets the steal, and Nia Clouden is running the break, goes coast to coast and lays it in for 2. Michigan up by 3 early on. Second quarter now, Naz Hillman with the dribble handoff to Layla Felia, who drives right and finishes with her right hand. That made it 29-26 Michigan heading into the half. MSU had a massive third quarter, shooting 75% from the field, capped off by this Nia Clouden step back three-pointer. That put MSU up by 9 heading into the fourth. Now with the clock winding down, Matilda Eck has to just toss up a 3 and somehow gets it to go. It was her first bucket of the night and no better time to hit it. Michigan State held on and gets the rivalry upset over the 4th-ranked team in the country, 63-57. Susie Merchant was feeling very happy post-game.
Whenever you play Michigan and win, it feels really good, especially when you're a Spartan, right? I'm sure if it was the other way around, they'd feel the same way. When they're rivalry games, they mean something. So does it rank more than the other? It just feels really good right now, so we'll take this one.
That was only Michigan's second loss of the season. On Sunday, MSU played another top 10 team in the Indiana Hoosiers, but lost that one 76-58. They are now 13-11 on the season.
Coming off a win in Mount Pleasant on Friday, the Michigan State Gymnastics team traveled back to Jenison Fieldhouse to host Illinois on Sunday. And what a record-setting night it was. We start off here with Gabrielle Stephen on vault and a Yurchenko full and a Spartan stick. The freshman will earn a 9.925 and the vault title in the meet. On to the second rotation with Delaney Harkness on the uneven bars. A perfect handstand before her dismount, a half in, half out to finish it off. Overall, a great routine for the sophomore, and she will get a 9.900. Third rotation now with Gianna Khalifi on the balance beam. Here she is with the triple series. Just a rock-solid performance from the sophomore. This was only her second time competing for the Spartans, and she will earn a 9.925. Last rotation with the fiery freshman, Skyla Schulte on floor. Here's her last pass, quite difficult, but not for her. A front through to a double tuck. The powerful youngster will earn herself a 9.925 and win the all-around title. The Spartans come out hot adding another conference win on the season with a final score of 197.425. They set the highest team score in program history while also shattering both beam and floor scoring records. The Spartans move up one spot in the national rankings to number 14. They travel to Toledo, Ohio this weekend to compete in the Big Five meet.
Let's go to the Diamond. For the first time this season, MSU softball is already making waves as a pitcher made history Sunday night. Sophomore Ashley Miller threw a perfect game in a 7-inning winning against Akron. It's the third perfect game in MSU history and the first 7-inning perfect game ever for the Spartans. Miller notched 14 strikeouts in the 6-0 victory over the Zips. Her perfection also earned her Big Ten Pitcher of the Week honors. The Spartan softball team will be down in Jacksonville, Florida this weekend for doubleheaders against Jacksonville and North Florida, followed by a matchup with Mercer.
We have some track and field news this week. On the men's side, Morgan Beadlescombe broke the school record in the indoor mile. He ran with two of the best milers in the world, coming in at 3 minutes and 52 seconds, which is also the fourth fastest time in NCAA history. On the women's side, Jenna Magnus set a new school record in the women's indoor 5K with a time of 15 minutes and 36 seconds. Congrats to both runners.
Now to the wrestling mat. Michigan State was in action on Friday but lost to unranked Northwestern 24-16. They went into Ann Arbor on Sunday looking for redemption against number 3 Michigan. They fell again but picked up a couple of big individual wins. Ann Arbor native and number 11 Rayvon Foley picked up an upset win over number 7 Dylan Ragusin at 133 pounds. Brad Wilden also won big with a fall and pin of Zachary Nemec in just over a minute and a half. MSU finishes the conference dual season at 4-4, their best mark since 2005. The Big Ten championships are March 5th and 6th in Nebraska.
Well, that's all we have for Spartan Sports Report this week. I'm Miriam Bingham.
And I'm Noah Hintz. Remember, you can watch all our episodes on our YouTube channel. We'll see you right back here next week.